Hello and welcome back to Factorio. I'm Ivan, and in this episode I believe we're going to make the outpost that makes the red chips. Oh, and we we have a train cork here. I'm going to change this up. Let's see. So we want the trains not to wait here because then it blocks everything. Probably want this one to let's see, move if it stays a minute. I was going to, oh, there we go. That's 1 minute. Probably on this one as well. That's time passed and 1 minute. That's good. I don't want them to wait this close though, because now it will block the green one. So I'm going to remove a couple of signals. This might... I wonder if this is going to cause a collision. Let's hope not. Nope. So I'm removing the rail signals because now the chain signal here will like read this one on the inside. I think that's better. I'm also going to put a balancer here because these chests are always full. And I think I'm not draining this one either. No, because I removed the wrong undergroundy. Right, so then it's going, yeah, it's going to drain now. I'm going to make a balancer here, and I'm going to do what I was recommended in the comments, and that's use a 4x4 balancer, even though there's only 3 lines, because it will have 100% output and it will balance, and then I don't have to make a 3x3 or a 3x3 balancer, because that's going to mess with my head. The fun thing about this one as well is that you have one belt coming out of each, or it's actually not a full belt because we only have 3 in, so it's 0.75% belt coming out on these, and here as well. So it's going to prioritize in here to this belt, and that's a very nice thing because that's the belt we prioritize out. So it's the most important thing. I'm going to do the same here, but here I think I'm going to do it for the input, because this thing, oh, I don't like this. I'm going to remove this, because if not, it's going to block everything. Same goes here, don't need this one, and don't have one on the other ones. Okay. So this thing is always full. So what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to prioritize it in like so. Yeah, that's what this is going to do is it's going to give it basically 2 belts to flow on. All the other ones just get the one. So it balances, of course, but this one is prioritized now. A tiny bit. Not by a massive amount, but a tiny bit. So that's good. It looks like everything is flowing nicely. Oh, and the train is waiting up here. That's good. That was what I was hoping would happen. And let's not get run over now. I think I also want to have one more green train, because this one, I don't think it carries enough. It looks good right now, actually. The chests are running out though. Every other chest. That's because of the system here. So maybe we just let it run for a while. Maybe we copy the train anyway though, because if we at some point need it, like so, that's our green train. That's fine. Then we can just add it later. and I also want to add it for the green chips anyway. What else? I think that's it. I think what the base is struggling with right now is not necessarily the red chips, but the red chips are being eaten, all of them. The belt isn't backing up. Not backing up this far at least, so that tells us that we use all of the things we're producing. So that's good. And we know that we need to expand it then. So I'm going to copy this whole thing. And with the belts as well. The belts look a bit messy, so I'm going to do it down. Let's see if we can bring... Yeah, that's good. The messy belts can be fixed. This is nice. Train is moving. No train clogs. This is also nice-ish. It's not good because it actually blocks the main road, the main rail. Oh, train coming. But for now, it's fine. We don't have that many trains moving anyway. So what we want to do now is build a red station. And that's going to be... let's get our book here. And let's... Oh no, let's do the splitting off thing. And let's align that nicely. Like here. Wow, that's a perfect alignment. Good, and it's exactly where we want it as well. Then we... Is this the way? This is the way. I might have done a bad tiling there, but the result of that is more lamps. We can afford one more lamp. That's good. This is outside the system now. I like watching the trains move. Oh, wrong. And here. This place will get into biter territory, I think. Ah, this thing is huge. But that's fine. Let's do a splitting off here, I think. And this is going to be our in and out to the train station. Wow, I really like this crossing. It looks so nice. Didn't connect. Yeah, I didn't connect the red and greens, but that's fine. I don't think we're going to use them anyway. So let's make a station. I guess this can almost like be the station. We need a big station here because we're going to use a lot of different materials. So if we... Let's see, I kind of don't want to use more space than needed. So let's look at our other stations and see how a station looks basically. We need red out and we need at least 3 materials in. Plastic green and copper. And we're going to need quite a lot. We're going to, let's, at least 3 belts of red. Maybe more, maybe 4. Yeah, let's go for 4. So, rails and stations. I'm not... This is a part I'm not that familiar with, so it's going to be a tiny bit of struggle here. Uh-oh. If we survive at all, we're going to survive. That's good. Should probably get the murder train up here at some point as well. And let's get one of these. just in case we have to run. So let's get one rail, that's this one. Don't need you. Good. Also need a radar up here, most likely. Yeah, don't need it this close though, so I can put it here. That means we also need one of those to protect the radar. Let's also send building train up here. That's going to be here-ish, that's fine. Empty cargo, yes. So biters again. And yeah, we have power. Okay, good. Oh, I'm missing wall. Missing just enough wall that we can get in here, but it's a struggle to get out. Okay, so if this is going to be train stations, then I'm going to build the train stations a bit like this. So this is probably something I should copy from somewhere. So we need green, copper and plastic, and red out. So we need 4 of these. I'm going to use a actual blueprint for this, so we can edit. That's like so. Wow, that looks cool at least. And as we all know, the most important thing in Factorio is that this stuff looks cool. I didn't save it though. That's not cool. So here, I'm not going to have the turrets there. The other stuff I might keep actually, because we can adapt it, as in we can turn this into plastic and we can turn these. Yeah, let's keep it, and we can modify. So if we build a station down like this, I think, then we can, then I'm going to look at the, let's see, a bit further out, like so. This is a huge building project, actually. So let's connect, oh no, biters. Am I wearing any? Yeah, okay. Well, that was a huge biter raid. I've got to remove the walls here. Need one more of these here just to be safe. How far from the network are we? I kind of want to connect. It's funny that the outposts are somewhat close now, so we actually don't need to bring them that far away. So we could have just kept everything inside the network. Lasers and walls. And that means that instead of trains, we could have just spammed logistic bots and put it into the system that way. And if I mess up and after making all the outposts, we still don't get enough science a minute, that's exactly what I'm going to do, I believe. So robots building, robots are happy with that. We're actually running out of power, even though we have 2 of the things. So I'm going to cheat. Well, it's not cheating, but and let's see, there, and power for you. Oh, of course, we need one more. Oh, and this isn't connected to the main network. I thought I did. There Still not powered? Oh, these are, okay. Then let's just make sure we have power for everything now. So this one, good, everything connected. This one connected, good. And there we have a system that will actually build at this station. So 3 lines of copper. Perhaps we need 4. I don't remember what I decided. We need more than that. Need to look at the ratio here. So for 1 line of these we need, oh, it's copper cable, of course. That makes the maths a bit more difficult to do. It's 4 copper cable, and 4 copper cable is 1.5 copper plate because of productivity. 1.5 add 40%, that's 0.6, so that's 2.1. Yeah, that's fine. So 1.5 belt per 4 copper, no, 1.5 copper plate per 4 copper cable, and then we 1.5, but we only need around 3/4 because of the thing in the productivity in the red itself, and 3/4 of 1.5 is 0.75, and half of that 0.375, around 1.2-ish. So 1.2 per. Okay, so if we have 4 lines in, we can basically have 4 lines out. It's not exact, but we can look into it, and we can always supply with more. So that's fine. So that's, I'm going to add 1 more though. I think, do we have copper loading for 4 wagons somewhere? I don't remember. This is copper. No, it's only for 3 wagons, but it's still for 4 lines. So I might actually expand this and change it up. We don't have full smelting though, but that's doable right now because we've increased productivity. So we can split the belts and do it better than the stuff we've done. So we can definitely get 4 full belts. That's good. Let's move you a couple of tiles, and let's add 1 more because it's fun to add these. And so, logistic robots. We need 75, I believe, for armor. 25 each, yeah. Stop being silly. I can't remove it right now because of the silly robots. Insert, please. Wow. Solution. Boop. Good. There we go. These will be inserted at once these move out, and then we can do this and this. And this one is not needed. These ones are going to be for plastic and let's look at the ratio quick. 2 plastic bars per one, so for 4 out we need 3 in. So this is fine actually, but I'm going to do more buffering because it looks better, and some buffer doesn't matter, at least not for plastic right now. So I'm going to add one more of these, like so. And that belt is going to be placed. Oh geez, so many trees. I mean, oh, look at all this nice forest. This is beautiful. It removes pollution. And there we go. There we go. And connect. Here. Do we need fuel for plastic? No. Do we need fuel for copper? I think it's being supplied down here. That's not the copper. This is the copper. Some zooming going on. No, we actually need fuel for those. So let's connect this to the system and just fuel it that way. Oh, this is bad. Let's move it. Why? Silly robots. Oh, we can keep it though, and move them manually, and by manually I mean with a stack inserter. Haha. And we got a repair pack somewhere. Repair pack. There. Sure. Going to need some though. Ah, it's fine. We can pick it up later. The last thing, this is going to be in actually. That's fine. This is going to be the, or out, I should say. This is going to be red stuff, red chips. That means this is going to be green chips. And there, green chips. And green chips need as many as plastic. So we're going to do 4 lines of those as well. Good. Now let's decide where we want the actual arrays, because the actual arrays are large. We can do here. We can do on both sides actually of this. That would be quite cool. So, oh, a rocket. Right. So insertion going to be up. Also need to add, it's not inside these build system now. I'm going to let it be inside because it's the ease of building. I'm also going to deconstruct this beautiful forest as well. And I'm going to disconnect this because I want the base to do this stuff. The base needs to do it anyway. Plop. So we need to split belts and stuff. Need to really sort what goes where. This is one of the more, I wouldn't say complicated, but intricate inputs, I think. Let's remove these. Oh, and the output goes in the same direction. That's nice. So we can drag the output right away. That's here. And it's supposed to go here. So this is one full belt of reds. Oh, one full belt of reds. We're done, almost. Let's put one more. Here. And the other two arrays, maybe just build them below. There is room. Yeah, because some of the point of this... Oh, geez, I'm going to have to move them, aren't I? Control cut. This is going to make our bots cry. At least we didn't... at least we didn't put more... or put materials into this. So that's... here, I think? Is that enough room? I don't know. Here, let's do there and remove these. So this is 2 and this is 4. The bot swarms, I really enjoy watching them. They are struggling a bit now, but it's going to be sorted while we build anyway. Now, I did a slight misalignment here, so let's remove you, but let's, there, let's cut you instead. There, because then we can plop it back down in a better manner, like here. I'm going to turn on the armor again to see if we have stuff to help, and we don't because the base is on it, basically. I'm going to connect here as well, just for some charging help. Remove this and this and this and this. And green chips and plastic, we need to make split belts of those. Where's the red? There. So we need to combine them. We also need to put the full belts of copper into the weaving, and that's here. This is copper, and like so. Also need to add, oh no, I copied all of them. Okay, good. So your copper, and hold on, do I put a full belt of copper in here? I do, but do we need that many though? Because we definitely need all of the things. It also looks like we have some red belts going on here. Don't want that. So let's change that. It's like so. Yeah, it just changes the blueprint. That's fast and easy. And then we remove this and this and this and this. Okay, so copper in. Maybe at the beginning, how much copper do we have? Because this is going to take 8 belts of copper, and that's... Although the copper goes all the way, so maybe we don't need that many. So in the beginning, I'm going to add the copper. 4 belts of it though. So let's help it out a bit. With doing this kind of thing. Maybe I can copy the whole thing and just plop. That's nice. Oh, there he goes. One more rocket. This is a cool location to be building in because we can see them. And a a bit too many power lines here. And one not enough there. Okay, so copper. We maybe try to do copper in undergrounds as much as possible to leave room for the other stuff. That's good. That's one. And then let's see. This is copper. So if we split it like so, then go here. And that's one copper. Bring up like the undergrounds here. So this is the next one. Like so, and then we need some undergrounds out as well. Good. Should probably just make one of them and then duplicate. Because these ones are going to be a tiny bit more messy because it's combined belts. And to make those, we need to merge them. And I guess, let's see, if we're going to pull them out on this side anyway, though. So this is one. And it goes here. We need two though, right? Two each. No, just joking. We merge. Well, we need one belt, but we need to split before we merge. This is going to be spaghetti. Oh, enjoyable spaghetti. So that's here and here. And that's, if it comes in here, then we can have this one coming in here. So if we do it like this, might be too close. Let's see, a full belt. So we need split. That's taking so much space. It looks good. So that's one. Let's see if we somehow can duplicate this and align it somehow. This works. This works actually. Because we need, hold on, yeah, because we only need half of each. Okay, so this is good, this is good. I moved it one up now. That's not what we want. Let's align it with this. Okay, I remove the out belt. The out belt was a bit more. Yeah, this is nice actually. Let's see if we can squiggle all the belts down here now. So this is going to be this is going to be a green belt. or plastic belt. No, it's green. Like so. If we misalign them like one up, it would be easier. So let's see if we can cut them. If we cut all of this, that's going to work with one up. And this one goes 2 up. So let's remove it and place it like so. As long as all the undergrounds have the reach, that's going to be fine. And they seem to do. So then we have one belt coming here. I need to make sure that I don't merge any of the belts now. But this is fine. And can we have one belt going here as well? Just right through. Yes. Yes. And this one can go here. Another rocket. This is the rocket is fast. It's not 1 minute, of course, but it's still fast. So this is looking amazing. I really enjoy the way this is turning out. We also need to squiggle the plastic down. That's here and here, and probably don't need an underground there, but it's here. And then we need to squiggle the reds out as well, but I'm looking at the time and this is still a big project. So this is going to be finished most likely, hopefully in the next episode. But this is a good start. This is massive, and it's also a big train station. And trains go down there. So this is going to have its own... I might squiggle it dependent on things to make it a train parking priority system, which will be cool. And other than that, we can do, like, we have a 3 out and 1 in train station now, so it's going to be a lot faster to build the blue chips as well. And we're going to have this complete spaghetti mess. That's going to look beautiful when it's filled with all the stuff. So I'm really looking forward to that. And let's see. Yeah, let's not start anything new right now. But this is good. This is... yeah, it's nice. It's nice. So, continuing tomorrow. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in the next episode. And I really hope you enjoyed the spaghetti, because this is spaghetti. Bye bye.